What is up, guys? We're here with another update at Press Start. We're gonna be highlighting the cult classic Coraline for the Nintendo Wii today. But before we get into that, just a quick overview of the rest of the update. We have a nice stack of PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and a mix of various Nintendo games like Super Nintendo, NES, and a little mini stack of GameCube. We also are putting out a pair of Nintendo GameCube consoles in the box, and a few handhelds as well. For our weekly sale, just want to highlight really quick that everything Sega is 15% off. That's going to be everything both in-store and online. Be sure to check that out at pstg.store. When you think of rare, expensive, and sought-after games, Nintendo Wii might not be the first thing that your mind goes to, but there are still some heavy hitters and some highly sought-after games. This week we're going to be highlighting one that is Coraline. This is a game that is a movie title. Movie titles can kind of be hit or miss, but Coraline is a little bit of a cult classic, a Tim Burton film, so Coraline has held some value. Just before we get into some gameplay, some numbers on why it is so expensive. Right now we are selling it at $90, which is going to be high for any game, but especially for the Wii. So in doing some digging, we found that like most games that hold a lot of value, it didn't sell very well. There wasn't a lot of information to find, but in what we did find, we estimated that only between 5,000 to 10,000 copies were sold, compared to some more popular Wii titles that sold 20 to 80 million copies, it's like your Mario and First Party. So there's just not a lot of copies that are physically out there, which of course, supply and demand, going to drive the price up. Some of the reasons why perhaps it didn't sell very well, again, it was from a cult classic movie that might not have been very popular when it came out, but developed a following over time. And then it also did release pretty late in the Wii's life cycle. It came out in January of 2009. The Wii was starting to die down around 2010, is when the last of the most popular games came out. So there just wasn't as much time for it to catch on and sell as some games that came out earlier in 2007, earlier in the Wii's lifespan. While some rare games can be lacking in gameplay and only hold value because they're so hard to find, we found that Coraline was still charming and a very fun game. It had some nice puzzle and exploration mechanics, as well as a cool aesthetic. Definitely you can see where they're going for that Tim Burton, not quite horror, but definitely creepy vibe. If you guys are a fan of Courage the Cowardly Dog, it kind of reminded me of that and alluded to Coraline's going to be finding out some stuff that's spooky going on around her while her parents are a little too busy and just think she's kind of annoying.
Hey, Mom.
Coraline, I am really busy right now. I need to finish this catalog ASAP.
But you're always busy.
Yes, Coraline, I am, and right now I wish you were busy as well. Have you finished unpacking?
All right. If you're that bored, Coraline, why don't you go and explore our new home? Here, take this pen and paper and try to find 7 blue objects in the house.
All right.
But if you're a fan of that creepy aesthetic and you like movement, tiling, and number puzzles and riddles, this might be a cool game for you to check out. We have it complete in the original box with the manual, and it is in amazing condition. Again, it's available both in-store and online. That's going to do it for us for today. I hope you guys like these deeper dives into some of the more rare games that come in. If there's a game that you want to see us review, let us know in the comments and we'll keep an eye out for it when it's traded in and see if we can highlight it in the future. These videos drop every Wednesday, so be sure to drop a subscribe. We also have a text version of this update as well as some photos on our social media like Facebook and Instagram, and also on our website. So we'll have links to all that below. Be sure to check us out. We'll see you guys next time.